All right, welcome back to this channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. I'm going to do a little ramp right here and talk about this because this is something that I constantly get. I constantly see. I constantly sometimes get harassed for. Now, I keep it very simple. I'm the kind of guy that whatever you do is what you do, right? I'm not here to tell you what to do. If you want to parent your children a specific way, well, that's you. Good job. Nothing. I mean, I don't understand why we're having this conversation. You do what you do. If you're gonna ask me my opinion, and you truly want my opinion, I give you my opinion. If you're a true friend, I probably be willing to, maybe give you an opinion, maybe guide you. I'm 40 years old. I got 3 kids in many different ages, so maybe I give you a couple tips, right? If you're just a random dude and you want to start an argument with me, I don't care. Really don't. So again, when I'm about to say this, don't think that I'm criticizing you. Don't think that I'm attacking you. Don't think anything of it because you guys go in the comments and you guys, type a lot of stuff. And the reality is that I just don't care. You do what you do. That you do what you do. But I'm gonna address this because I get these questions asked sometimes, and people look at me like I'm weird. And I just had this conversation with my mom where my mom made this comment, and somebody was like, "Really, really? That's not good. That's not good at all, Fabian. Then my mom's name, obviously. That's not good. You can overprotect your children. If you're not the one protecting your children, who are they? Who is protecting your children? Every single time that I hear somebody saying, like, don't overprotect your children, to me, I'm like, I don't know about that. I prefer to overprotect my children than underprotect. You see, parents have this issue where parents wants to be friends with their kids, and that is not what you're being called for. I am not called to be my son's friend. Although I expect to be, I guess, more in a friendship relationship. Some of you guys are older than me. When I'm 60 years old and my kid is 30, I love to, talk and have a better, really nice relationship with him. It's not going to be a relationship of, hey, take the trash out. It's not going to be that relationship. But as of right now, I got a 13-year-old. I'm his father. I'm his protector. I'm his provider. I'm the guy that will give him counsel. And the guy that will go to school if he gets in trouble. And the guy that buys his shoes. I'm here to teach him how to be a man. And the problem is that fathers are not doing that job no more. You're not teaching your children how to be a man. So when they grow up and they're lazy and they don't want to work, the new generation sucks. Really? Is it the new generation? Or maybe you suck as a dad? I don't know. There may be a little combination right there. So here's the thing that I wanted to mention. I get this all the time about social media. I don't really allow my kids to go on social media. My 13-year-old does not have a Facebook account. I don't even have a Facebook account. It doesn't have, or at least no more. It doesn't have an Instagram account. And, although he watches YouTube videos every now and then, is actually under supervision. I don't just give him this. And he does have a phone, by the way, because I need to speak to him when I'm at work. But he doesn't have this as an open door to everything. And when you tell that to people, people look at you and say, well, you can't protect your kids. And to me, it's mind-blowing to get this information, to get harassed for this, because I am a social media dude, right? Like, I got 65,000 subscribers coming on to 20 millions. Thank you so much in the channel. I've been doing this since 2013. So what, like 8 years or something? More than that. I have produced over 2,000 videos. I have seen Facebook. I have seen Instagram. I have seen all this. And I came to the conclusion that this is a door to great things or bad things. Anything that you want, you could type in here and it's going to come out in Google. Anything. You name it. You could go in there and just be like, and weird stuff will come up. Not only that, you see kids being harassed and bullied, kids committing suicide, and a bunch of stuff over, being attacked on Facebook. You've seen people attacking other people. You've seen people calling each other's name. You see cursing. You see girls half naked or completely naked to a 13-year-old or maybe even younger. Some of you guys are 10 and they're already on Facebook. Your parents have to like lie for you so you could get a Facebook account or whatever. I don't know what the age is, but I have heard things like that. So again, this place is giving, or this phone is giving access to pedophiles to harass your children. So again, well, why you don't let your kids to be on Facebook? Really? It is not fair for them because you and me, we are adults. Let's hope that you're 18 and above watching me, right? Me and you probably know how to deal with that situation because we have a little bit more experience, right? Hopefully. But a 13-year-old, can he deal with that situation when he gets harassed by a pedophile? Can he deal with that situation when he gets harassed by people at school and all that stuff, right? Can he deal with the crazy pornography that is in the internet that it has, could have access through it? No. The reality is no. He can. His mind is really young to deal with that stuff. So I just don't understand what is the point or what is the issue when you have parents out there restricting their access to the internet. I don't see it because the internet is full of horrible things, right? There's great things too. But young children don't know how to deal with that. So I hear all the time, well, you can't restrict your children. Oh, so I can't be a dad. I can't be a father. I can't teach my children. Listen, here's the thing that I just don't get. What is the point of rushing your children? Think on that. Rushing your children. Driving down to Target, to the parking lot, and I see a little girl, how to be, I don't know, 13, maybe 14. I'm pushing it. Obviously, she could be my daughter. And she's holding hand with a little boy. And I'm like, really? I had to stop right there in front of Target and they cross over. Mom is there, little boy, little girl. It had to be 13, 12 years old, holding hands. So I'm like, what is the deal? And what is the issue here? Rushing our children. But if you say, well, if I have a little girl, I don't want her to date yet. Oh, you can protect your kids. Well, if I'm not going to protect my kids, who's going to protect my kids? Are you going to do it? Right? So why are we rushing? Why are we rushing our little girls to have boyfriends? When she grows older, she's going to have a boyfriend. She's going to have a husband. She's going to get married. Right? If when she grow or he or she grow older, he or she's going to have a Facebook, Instagram, and because this is life. Nowadays, you have to have social media. And then when they deal with the crazy stuff in the internet, they're going to be able to deal with that stuff. Why are we rushing our children? And I hear all the time, like, oh, you can't overprotect your children. Well, if you can't overprotect your children, who can? Listen, people, this place, there is a lot of bad things on it. It will be a great idea for dads and moms to be dads and mom and protect their children. Protect them. And if you overprotect them a little bit, maybe a reason, right? Overprotected, okay, got it. It's okay. I prefer to overprotect them than underprotect them. I don't know if that makes any sense. But if I'm going to take a hit from one of you guys, or if I'm going to take a hit from a family member, or if I'm going to take a hit from a friend, I prefer that the hit is overprotecting my children than underprotecting. I'm okay with that. Really, I'm okay with that. There's a lot of bad things. Let the kids be kids. It's not fair to them. We rush them so quick to date. We rush into so quick to Facebook. We rush in so quick to do all these things that adults do that we steal precious years of being a boy and a girl. Let them be kids. And then when they grow up, they'll be adults. It's just fat, it's just how it is. They're going to be adults. We don't need to rush it. We don't need to rush it. I don't need to rush my 13-year-old boy to have a Facebook account and to date. I don't need to rush him. When he grows up, he will. You see parents that are rushing their children, rushing them. Nah. Anyways, I get hit with this every now and then. Every now and then I hear, you overprotecting your kids. Yes. Because I'm their dad and I want to. And the way that 2021 looks, it looks to me like they need overprotection. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.